There's a lot of hesitation around investing in out of home because it's hard to invest in what you can't measure. And out of home is historically seen as something that's challenging to measure.
You said the attribution is a big reason that companies are hesitant because they don't want to put out something that they can't measure. At the same time, we've just had a recent guests on our podcast, including Carrie Cunningham from Sixth Sense, who wrote the recent report that's basically saying that, brand is no longer optional. When people come to your website in the SaaS world, they've already, 90% have picked 4 or 5 vendors that they know, that they've talked to peers about, that make the short list.
Yep.
And, all this outbound that we're doing really isn't moving the needle on that front. And so so this attitude of, well, I'm not going to do it if I can't measure it, means that you are not interested in investing in the long term.
100%. And I think about a recent example of an investment into a form of out of home. We don't list it on our platform, but you can obviously pay to name a stadium, which is a form of out of home. And there's a recent, I don't even know what to call the transaction, but Daikin, which is like an AC provider from Japan, bought Enron Field, formerly known as Enron Field, formerly known as Astro Field, formerly known as the Juice Box Minute Maid Park. And that's a massive investment. How do you measure that? You certainly don't do it with attribution. What would you do? Count all of the device IDs that ever attended a baseball stadium and then see if they convert? Well, yeah, you'd probably have a 100% conversion rate of everyone who opted in, because at some point, those who convert within that metro, I should say, have passed by or been in the vicinity of that park. What you need to take a look at is, how does this investment actually impact the buying decisions of our target or our addressable market? And that can be done through a number of ways. It's hard to measure. I'm not going to say it's easy, but that can be done through kind of surveys. Obviously, the life cycle of kind of these buying decisions is a long one, and that starts with major investments into awareness and reach that are completely differentiated from your digital channels or your last touch attribution channels.